put all the spices on the street food. Doesn't fucking roll.
Oh, do you see that?
What are you looking at? How could it be like that? Just with a few less and whiskey. What are they doing? Doing me head in, literally. Lesson learned.
I've got a curb iced matcha latte.
That's the best matcha latte I've ever had. Wow, look at the quality of it. It tastes good to see. So excited to try. Wow, literally is eating boxes. This is the one I need to get on when we get to the platform. Time to take the train. Train is departing now. It's gonna take roughly 3 hours to get there, to get to Gunsan. I'm gonna have a good sleep whilst I'm on the train.
위해 안내 말씀드립니다. 열차를 타고 내리실 때는 각별히 주의해 주시고
I've arrived. Lesson learned. Just got off the train. Whilst I was on the ride, something funny happened. So basically, I just never like to have somebody sitting right next to me. Just whenever I'm on the ride, regardless of what type of ride that is. And it happened earlier, like halfway through the ride, somebody got on and took the seat right next to mine. And so the fact that the seat next to mine got taken by somebody already started annoying me. And just seconds he got on the train and sat in the seat right next to mine, there started being some like beeping sound, regularly ringing or beeping, whatever, every 2 seconds. Definitely just coming from his body, maybe just coming from some device that he was having. So it really started doing me head in, literally. I was in a really good sleep as I didn't sleep much last night. So since he got on the train, because of the beeping sound, I couldn't really sleep. Really annoyed me. Did me head in. He was there for like half an hour. So it's literally a disaster. It is literally a disaster for me for the half an hour whilst he was there on the train. So luckily, he got off like half an hour later. What lesson I learned today? Or whenever I book a train, I'd usually go for a window seat. But next time, from now on, when I'm booking a train, I think I'm gonna go with an aisle seat rather than a window seat. Psychological method I learned. There's this where people can book a train, and definitely there's this section, an array of all the seats on the train being shown there, so basically you can choose what seat you're gonna take through that section. And well, nobody liked to book a seat and got a seat right next to it already taken by somebody, did you? Not having somebody sit in the seat right next to mine gotta come as a priority. So from now on, I'm gonna apply that psychological method next time I'm booking a train. Lesson learned. Do you see the bus driver there? Hello, buddy. Have a good day. Yeah, so anyways, to be fair, what should I do in Gunsan? It's basically my first time visiting this city. Never been here before. And definitely I don't have to miss out on having a spicy food noodle called jjampong in Korean. Definitely Gunsan is really famous for their food. Definitely I'm not gonna miss that with that food, as I'm a big foodie. And alongside that, I think I just a little bit of couple of coffees, I think, because I'm a coffee lover. Yeah, just I just keep thinking about what I'm going to do on the go, you know what I mean? By the way, I need to show this view. Let's have a look at the view. What an amazing view that is. Oh, the tide's gone out now, by the way. Must have been full of water earlier. Another bird. One more right over there. You know, always having a look at the view like this always brings me peace. It always brings me peace. Like a toothpiece. That's awful. Fucking hell. By the way, twice why there? Real nice. Quite sunny. No wind. No nip. Just stick to being sunny. I don't like why it's being really unpredictable all the time or whatever. If you decide to be sunny, just stick to being sunny. If you decide to be cloudy, stick to being cloudy. Don't be just unpredictable. Oh, look at this little architecture. Beautiful. A bit futuristic. A bit creative as well. Hello? Who the fuck are you? Who do you think you're looking at? Give me that. Coffee TikTok. Such a great name for a coffee name. I'm in the place. I'm in the park where has got this railway not in use anymore, which became really famous, one of the famous sites and spots in Gunsan City. Lots of people definitely just come to this area just to have a look around and take photos, like me. Let's have a look at it. See, there are lots of people coming through, taking photos and all that. And look at these. What are you pointing to? What are you doing? I just keep walking through this right away. Oh, just look at the atmosphere a bit. The railway, not in use anymore, turned into a proper park, attracting lots of tourists. Why? Look at all these slippers painted in rainbow colors. That's awesome. Oh, look at these sunglasses. Let me try one. Should I try? Let me try this one. Fucking hell. Oh, look at all this jellies and sweets. Big fan of them. And this park is obviously famous for people to wear, to try those uniforms I just showed you lot. Obviously there was a group of people, being in school uniforms. So basically you can easily, basically lots of shops available for borrowing those kinds of school uniforms, and they just borrow the uniform. You can take it just a photo, basically. This park is really famous for that. What are they doing? Fucking hell. Yeah, exactly like this. Jesus. Somebody ain't gotten the poo back. What if I just out of nowhere lay down there and start blocking the road? That's bullshit. Later on, if I got need to choose one house for me to live in, considering I say just I can't choose my entire house, definitely that one. I just so gonna be it. Definitely, I just put that one on the list. The video's talking about that was gone missing. So yeah, this is the kind of the parts I'm talking about. To hear the song. The marine themed park. That's basically where now I am. Being built on the part of the shoreline of Gunsan City. Just quite lots of aircrafts not in use anymore being displayed at this park. Republic of Korea Air Force. What if I was in the Air Force? I was doing the service. And there's the large knife ship not in use on the other side as well. in this plate at the park. It's massive. Another abandoned railway I've just found. Yes, I just looked on the map to look for some cafes I think were so busy. I definitely could find a couple of cafes I'd like to visit today. So I decided to what cafe to visit first. Though, so basically I'm on my way to the cafe. Though, I've just found some funny things from the street. All this dice is on the street for. Can I roll it? Doesn't fucking roll. There's a museum. It's quite large. Quite obvious I'm not gonna go inside. Cause I'm not really a museum person, so bye-bye. I just found the photo spot right next to the museum. Wait, hold it. Is this pair working? Is it? Let me try. Oh, do you see that? There's a flock of birds flying to the sky. Hey, come over here. Have a look at it. Nice view. What's wrong? Just blow the crossroad. You see the crossroad right behind me? Don't you spot something away about this crossroad? It doesn't have signals. How the fuck can people supposed to cross this crossroad without having no signals for it? Fucking hell. Jesus. Literally there's no signals. Whilst there are so many cars passing through this road, that's mental. Yeah, but I just crossed. And I'm still on my way to the cafe, almost there. But gotta say this, I know I keep saying this today, but today's weather is really awesome. What a beautiful weather today, literally. And basically, I'm in the midst of November, and it's so fucking warm. I mean, like it's too warm for a winter day, isn't it? Which is good, I mean. Yeah, so this cafe called Iris and Cafe is the Berry Cafe. I'm not gonna visit. Actually, I just like the name of the cafe, so I just decided to film it. So I did. Actually, right on the other side, there it is. The one called this. Literally in English, that means Gunsan. Well, what we get translated in English? Fucking hell. Something like a combination of Gunsan's like, I would say, whatever. Let me look at the interior of the. Look at the exterior. The fuck? Exterior design. What I'm saying? Jeez. I mean, look at the exterior design of the cafe. Are you liking it? There's a large Christmas tree already. Ready? for the Christmas already, like a month later. So that's the entrance. Actually, let me just go in, check the inside. I mean, I got into the cafe, basically. Look at all those pastries they've got. They've got scones. What should I get? This one looks really cute. Egg tart, definitely my favorite one. Wow. Oh, apple pie. I'm gonna get this one, apple pie. Oh, look at this. How beautiful this baby is. I got a curb iced matcha latte. As you can see, the card came along with. And I got an egg tart, an apple pie as well. Those two are my favorite. And matcha latte, that's obviously been my number one pick. Just whenever I go to any cafe, I get this. It's my number one pick, iced matcha latte. I love it. Lovely. Fucking damn enjoy it. Looks so good. How to drink the matcha latte properly. Here, just get a spoonful of the matcha cream in the baby first, then after you drink the milk, and then you're able to feel the deepest taste of the matcha latte. Basically, that's what this card says. Let me try it that way. A spoonful of matcha latte. Jesus, fucking good. Now, let me try the birds I got. First, the egg tart. Jesus. So bloody good. Next one, the apple pie. Oh my days. Fucking easy on the tongue. So damn good. Wow. Ineffable. No words to describe. No words can ever describe the taste of this bread I've got. It's so good. Now let me just keep enjoying this. Let me cut the camera. Yeah, so finally it's time for the corner inside the corner. So basically for this corner, what I'm gonna do is to ask ChatGPT to come up with some random questions as a topic I'm gonna get him to come up with. So today's topic is trains. As I took a train earlier to come down to Gunsan City, basically just asked ChatGPT to do that, and now it's coming up with random questions asked the trains. So yeah, let me give it a go. Question number 1. If you could redesign a train interior to match your fashion aesthetic, what would it look like? Definitely be something futuristic, creative, distinctive, unique. Those the 4 words I can give as an answer to this question. Because I don't know, just I like the elements those 4 words have got, so yeah, that's my answer to this question. Question number 2. Do you prefer bullet trains or steam trains or subway trains, and why? If I gotta pick between these 3, I'm gonna go with the bullet trains. Because they're fast as fuck. Never can get beaten by any other types of trains by speed. So, question number 3. What's the most memorable train ride you've ever taken or want to take? Most memorable train ride I've ever taken. I know obviously tons of times I've taken a train in my entire lifetime, but anyways, I just took a train earlier to come down here. I'm gonna say that the ride earlier I took to come down here. Question number 4. If trains had specialty cars like gaming car, gym car, fashion runway car, which one would you go to first? I mean, literally, everything you just came up with sounds so fascinating, but for the coolest one, I think the fashion runway car would be the coolest one between these options you came up with. I mean, imagine if fashion runway gets held in the entire train. I think that can be really, I don't know, just be mesmerized by it. That could be so amazing. It already sounds amazing. Imagine it actually happens. How amazing it can be. So fashion runway car, I'm gonna go with that. Question number 5. Would you rather drive a train, design a train, or operate the station it arrives at? But in these 3, I'm gonna go with driving a train. Actually, a dream I used to have when I was younger. It was just being a train driver, you know. I remember once I told my parents that, like Mom, I want to be a train driver in the future. I remember once I said that when I was young. So, I'm gonna go with the train driver. Yeah, so now it's time to go get a meal, lunch for me, which is the one I told you about earlier. Spicy seafood noodles. The city Gunsan is really famous for their food. So I'm gonna get to the restaurant. By the way, the cafe I just came out of. I really like the cafe. Therefore, I prepared matcha latte. Literally, that's the best matcha latte I've ever had. So, if I ever happen to visit this area, the Gunsan city, better not miss out on the cafe. Yeah, so I just got off the bus now. I'm walking down to the restaurant because it's just right down there, like 5-minute walk. Had to take a bus. But anyways, right after I got off the bus, I found this interesting building right there. What's the building for? Obviously there's something like a memory stone over there. And something is written in Chinese on the stone. And I don't know big at all with Chinese. I don't know what that means. Anyway, cool building, yeah. Now, I'm right in front of the restaurant I'm gonna go to. Arriving this house first. Besides, I had a couple of pastries at the cafe. but still, let me get straight in. Wow, just look at this, look at the quality of it. It just came out freshly. It's got just lots of seafood, fresh seafood in there. And deep inside, there's these noodles. You see that? There's noodles as well. Obviously came alongside with these small side dishes as well. Everything looks so good. I mean, just look at it. Wow. Let me fucking try. Wow, literally. The texture of this seafood, this noodle soup has got, it's just amazing. It's just another level. I'll tell you what, before I can even dip taste of the sea. We'll just enjoy this. That's the meal I just had. Is quite satisfactory overall. And shame that it's lacking just a bit of a fried taste, which can give you a bit of umami taste. And I mean, apart from that, everything is quite satisfactory. So yeah, I feel good now. Storming full to the gills. And so I've still got the last course, which is the cafe I'm gonna visit today, last. So yeah, almost there. And I literally just right across the road. So it's just over there. Let me show you. So just right across the road, right there. The one called Umbra. You see there? The purple one. As I just looked at the cafe, that one, the purple one, the map. What it says, by its place there, espresso bar. I mean, obviously it's a cafe still, but I've never been to that type of cafe. Quite exciting to visit the cafe right across the road. I'm across the road. I want to go in.
역시 19세기 작곡가입니다. 이탈리아의 루치로 레온카노라고 해요. 이 팔리아치, 방대들 중에서 주인공 유랑극단 단장 카리오의 아리아.
Just look at these. It's got a cover espresso. It's got a lemon in it. And a mint leaf. I'm so excited to try. So basically, it's my first time trying a curve espresso. It's quite good. Have a close look. A glaze of sugar to top it off. The other drink I got is basically melted chocolate. Just to drink it. Never had this before. Quite curious about it. Just let me try it.
그러니까 뭐 통칭 가수, 아니 뭐 성악가들 부르는 건 부르는 아주 어렵더라고요. 특별히 특히 오페라 하면 너무 어려워. 듣기가 참 쉽지 않다. 근데 종소리 들어가 부르는 건 이렇게 잘 불렀어요. 마술비 나오기 정말 그렇게 잘 부르기가 쉽지 않고 그런 사람이 너무 좋아.
Another coffee. I find tempting. Little lucky. Wow. Wow. Why? Just why? I mean, I had to say the word why at least 3 times or 4, whatever, that many times, because the babies they got off the coffee are just busy as per spire. So good. That's amazing. It's easy on the tongue. Literally, this is my first time having the kind of coffee. I mean, best price about proper one. It's got a lemon in it. And it came along with a mint leaf as well. And basically, when the drink was served by the guy who made the coffee for me, I gave a brief explanation about how should I drink the coffee. I kind of misheard it. Because what it meant was just to, I mean, a piece of lemon was already in the baby, and a mint leaf that came along with was like served separately. So it was just to be kept for later, you know what I mean? So I didn't put the mint leaf in the baby I got. Whilst actually I had to. I should have. I didn't. So I finished the baby first without putting the mint leaf into a cup. And the second, the guy noticed that just literally poured me another cup of espresso. And he was saying basically, it's wrong, that's the wrong method to drink it. Just let me put another cup of espresso for free on the house. And taught me like a proper way to drink it. So yeah, at second go, I just could taste it properly. It's just amazing. The combination of the taste of the mint leaf and a piece of lemon and a shot of it's a shot of just espresso itself. It couldn't be better than that, you know what I mean? And the next drink I got, drinking chocolate. I got drinking chocolate. Never had that one before. Literally, the only chocolates I've ever had in my entire life was in a solid shape. Not like liquid, or semi-liquid or whatever. So yeah, basically that's my first time me eating, not eating, drinking liquid chocolate. That was amazing. And when I got to be like halfway through drinking, finishing the full cup of drinking chocolate, he put me like a few droplets of whiskey. Turned out to be that cup of chocolate. Turned out to be, it's already good, but just got way better than when I was already drinking at first. I mean, how could it be like that? Just with a few relax and whiskey. Literally like a charm. I mean, it's not the same. It was obviously good at first as well, but it got better. Anyways, the coffee. That for what's the basic. And basically at the end of the cafe, when I was leaving the cafe, I recommended me that I visit the Japanese house near the cafe, which is one of the famous tourist spots as well in the city. So just got in here. Just let me show you what it looks like. I mean, just like the atmosphere of it. Chill and relaxed and calm as fuck. Actually, when Korea, back in the when Korea was in the Japanese colonization, obviously Gunsan City, right now, it was the massive port cities back in the day under the colonization. So that's why in city you're easily able to find some sort of like Japanese remnants from like back in the day when it was under the colonization, you know. What's up, mate? Another Japanese ramen, I think. Another. And another. And another boarding crossroad without signals. And I've been making a meal out report. Just did it for fun. Jesus, another crossroad without signals. No, we're making a meal out of it. What's the fact? That's for the signals. Fucking hell. Ew. What's up, mate? What are you eating? Can I join? Don't worry, I'll leave you alone. Enjoy your meal. I've just discovered a supermodel, a top supermodel in the red. She is walking down the runway full of red color. Now it's getting under the car. He's trying to crawl up the car. What's up there? What are you doing? Oh, like your patterns. I mean, look at all the spots he's got on your skin. White spots, black spots. What should I name you? What are you eating? Literally, that supermodel is eating boxes. Fucking hell. Are you okay, mate? Alright, stop bothering you. Enjoy your time. Look at this. Hello, mate. You can't park there. Nice building, that. So anyway, I think it's time to call it a day. Hope you enjoyed the trip we made today down to Gunnerton. Don't subscribe to my channel. I want to see you in the next video. So let me wrap it. Yeah, have a good day. Cheers.